When you think of Georgia, your mind might go straight to peaches, southern hospitality, or the bustling streets of Atlanta. But let me tell you, there's so much more to this state than meets the eye. Tucked away in its rolling hills, dense forests and quiet back roads are places that feel like they've been waiting just for you to find them. These are the spots that don't always make the travel guides, the ones locals whisper about and travelers stumble upon by chance. This journey isn't about the big cities or the famous landmarks. It's about the hidden waterfalls you can hear before you see. The small towns where time seems to slow down, and the trails that lead to views you'll never forget. It's about peeling back the layers of Georgia to reveal its soul, raw, untouched, and full of stories. So, if you're ready to trade the ordinary for the extraordinary, let's set off together. Because the best adventures aren't always the ones you plan, they're the ones you discover. Welcome to Georgia's Hidden Gems. If you enjoy content that inspires, informs, and takes you somewhere new, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more ahead. Welcome back to another Era Trails exclusive. Imagine standing on the edge of a canyon, its walls painted in shades of red, orange, and white, stretching out like a natural masterpiece carved by time. This isn't the Grand Canyon. It's Georgia's very own hidden wonder. Providence Canyon State Park, often called the Little Grand Canyon. Tucked away in the southwest corner of the state, this geological marvel is a testament to both nature's beauty and human impact. The canyon wasn't formed over millions of years like its famous counterpart, but is the result of poor farming practices in the 1800s. What was once a mistake has now become one of Georgia's most breathtaking landscapes. As you hike through its winding trails, you'll feel dwarfed by the towering canyon walls, some reaching up to 150 feet high. The colors shift with the sunlight, creating a kaleidoscope of hues that photographers and nature lovers can't resist. And if you're lucky, you might spot rare wildflowers or even the endangered plumleaf azalea, which blooms here in late summer. But Providence Canyon isn't just about the views, it's about the experience. Whether you're trekking the 7-mile backcountry loop, picnicking with family, or simply standing in awe of the canyon's beauty, this place has a way of making you feel connected to something bigger. It's a reminder that even mistakes can lead to something extraordinary. Nestled in the heart of the North Georgia mountains lies a place where the sound of rushing water fills the air, and every step feels like a journey into nature's masterpiece. Welcome to Amicalola Falls State Park, home to the tallest cascading waterfall in Georgia and one of the most awe-inspiring spots in the entire Southeast. The name Amicalola comes from a Cherokee word meaning tumbling waters, and once you see the falls, you'll understand why. At an impressive 729 feet, the waterfall is a breathtaking sight. With water tumbling down rocky cliffs in a mesmerizing display of power and beauty. Whether you're standing at the base, feeling the mist on your face, or taking in the panoramic view from the top, the falls have a way of leaving you speechless. But Amicalola Falls State Park is more than just its iconic waterfall. It's a gateway to adventure. For the hikers out there, this is where the Appalachian Trail begins, or at least its approach trail. The 8.5-mile trek to Springer Mountain, the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail, starts right here, offering a challenge for those ready to lace up their boots and hit the trail. Some places have a way of blending beauty and mystery so seamlessly that they feel almost otherworldly. Bonaventure Cemetery, just outside Savannah, is one of those places. It's not just a resting place for the departed, it's a living work of art. A hauntingly beautiful sanctuary where history, nature, and emotion intertwine. As you wander through its moss-draped oaks and winding pathways, you'll feel like you've stepped into a Southern Gothic novel. The cemetery stretches over 100 acres, with rows of ornate headstones, statues, and mausoleums that tell stories of lives lived long ago. Each turn reveals something new, a weathered angel, a poetic epitaph, or a family plot that whispers of Savannah's storied past. Bonaventure isn't just a cemetery. It's a reflection of the city's soul. It's where Savannah's history comes alive, from Civil War soldiers to famous writers like Conrad Aiken and Johnny Mercer, whose graves are visited by admirers from around the world. But it's not just the famous who are remembered here. Every grave, every marker, holds a story waiting to be uncovered. Deep beneath the rolling hills of Dahlonega lies a hidden world that tells the story of Georgia's golden past. Welcome to the Consolidated Gold Mine, where history, adventure, and a touch of treasure hunting come together to create an unforgettable experience. Back in the early 1800s, Dahlonega was the site of America's very first gold rush, and the Consolidated Gold Mine was at the heart of it all. Today, it's a chance to step back in time and experience what life was like for the miners who worked tirelessly in search of fortune. But this isn't just a museum, it's an adventure. As you descend 200 feet underground, the air cools and the walls glisten with traces of quartz and mica. Guided tours take you through the mine's winding tunnels, where you'll hear stories of the miners' struggles, triumphs, and the occasional stroke of luck. You'll see the tools they used, the veins of quartz they followed, and even the massive underground room where dynamite blasts once echoed. But the real fun begins when you try your hand at panning for gold. With a pan in hand and a little patience, you might just find a few flakes of gold to take home, a small but thrilling reminder of Georgia's golden history. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, you can even search for gemstones like garnets and sapphires, adding a colorful twist to your treasure hunt. Some trails take you through nature, others through history, but Doll's Head Trail in Atlanta offers something entirely different. A journey through creativity, curiosity, and a touch of the bizarre. This hidden gem, tucked away in Constitution Lakes Park, is unlike any other hike you'll experience in Georgia. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary nature trail, winding through wetlands and peaceful woods. But as you walk, you'll start to notice something unusual. Art installations scattered along the path, made entirely from discarded objects found in the area. And yes, as the name suggests, many of these creations feature old doll parts, giving the trail its quirky and slightly eerie vibe. The trail was born from a simple idea to turn trash into art. Local artist Joel Slayton started the project, encouraging visitors to use found objects to create their own pieces, adding to the ever-evolving gallery. The result is a trail that feels like a living, breathing art exhibit, where every step reveals something new: a doll's head perched on a tree stump, a mosaic of broken tiles, or a whimsical sculpture made from rusted tools. But Doll's Head Trail isn't just about the art. It's also a reminder of the importance of conservation and creativity. The park itself was once an industrial site, and the trail is a testament to how nature and human imagination can reclaim and transform a space. On the northern tip of Jekyll Island lies a place that feels like it's been plucked straight from a dream, a place where time and tide have sculpted nature into art. Welcome to Driftwood Beach, one of Georgia's most enchanting and otherworldly hidden gems. As you step onto the beach, you're greeted by a surreal landscape of weathered trees and twisted branches, their forms frozen in time. These skeletal remains of ancient oaks and pines, bleached by the sun and shaped by the sea, create a hauntingly beautiful scene that feels both peaceful and powerful. It's as if nature itself has created an open-air gallery, with each piece telling a story of resilience and change. Driftwood Beach isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's a place that stirs the soul. The sound of waves crashing against the shore, the salty breeze, and the soft crunch of sand beneath your feet create a sensory experience that's hard to put into words. It's a place where you can lose track of time, whether you're exploring the labyrinth of driftwood, snapping photos of the dramatic scenery, or simply sitting in quiet reflection. One click is all it takes to join a community that sees the world through a curious lens. hit subscribe and come along. Step into a world of timeless elegance and southern charm at the Swan House, one of Atlanta's most iconic and picturesque landmarks. Nestled in the heart of the Atlanta History Center, this 1928 mansion is more than just a house. It's a portal to a bygone era of sophistication, luxury, and history. The Swan House was designed by renowned architect Philip Trammell Schutze for the Inman family, one of Atlanta's wealthiest and most influential families of the early 20th century. From the moment you approach, the house commands attention with its grand neoclassical facade, sweeping staircases, and of course, the swan motifs that give it its name. It's a masterpiece of design, blending European elegance with Southern grace. As you step inside, you're transported to the roaring 20s. The interiors are a stunning mix of opulence and warmth, with intricate woodwork, antique furnishings, and soaring ceilings that tell the story of a family who lived in style. Guided tours bring the house to life, sharing fascinating details about the Inmans, the architecture, and the social history of the time. You'll feel like you're walking through the pages of a history book. Prepare to be amazed by one of Georgia's most breathtaking natural wonders, Tallulah Gorge State Park. This isn't just a park. It's a jaw-dropping adventure waiting to unfold. With its dramatic cliffs, roaring waterfalls, and endless opportunities for exploration, Tallulah Gorge is a place that will leave you in awe. The gorge itself is a masterpiece of nature, carved over millions of years by the Tallulah River. Stretching 2 miles long and plunging nearly 1,000 feet deep, it's one of the most spectacular canyons in the Southeast. Standing at the rim, you'll feel like you're on the edge of the world, with panoramic views that seem to go on forever. But the real magic happens when you venture down into the gorge. A series of steep stairs and trails lead you to the heart of this natural wonder, where you'll find 6 stunning waterfalls cascading through the rocky terrain. Each one has its own unique beauty, from the thunderous Hurricane Falls to the serene Bridal Veil Falls. And if you're up for a challenge, you can grab a permit to hike the gorge floor, a rugged, unforgettable experience that brings you up close to the river and its raw power. For those who prefer to stay above the action, the park's suspension bridge is a must-see. Hanging 80 feet above the gorge, it offers a thrilling perspective of the rushing waters below. And if you're visiting in the fall, you're in for a treat. The vibrant autumn colors transform the gorge into a kaleidoscope of reds, oranges, and yellows. Beyond the gorge, the park offers plenty of ways to connect with nature. Hike the rim trails for stunning overlooks, enjoy a picnic with a view, or visit the Interpretive Center to learn about the area's history, geology, and wildlife. Stretching across the rolling mountains of North Georgia, the Chattahoochee National Forest is a sprawling haven for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers. Covering nearly 867,000 acres, this forest is a treasure trove of scenic beauty, offering everything from cascading waterfalls and winding trails to peaceful rivers and breathtaking overlooks. With over 450 miles of hiking trails, the forest is a paradise for adventurers. Whether you're trekking the Appalachian Trail, chasing waterfalls like Anna Ruby or Raven Cliff, or simply enjoying a quiet picnic under the canopy of towering trees, there's something here for everyone. Wildlife thrives in this lush expanse, so keep an eye out for deer, black bears, and a chorus of songbirds. One of the forest's standout attractions is the swinging bridge on the Tallulah River. Spanning 270 feet, it's the longest swinging bridge in Georgia and a favorite spot for hikers and photographers. The gentle sway of the bridge adds a touch of excitement, while the views of the Tallulah River flowing below and the surrounding forest create a serene, picture-perfect moment. Nestled in the heart of the Chattahoochee National Forest, Anna Ruby Falls is a true gem of North Georgia. This stunning double waterfall is where two creeks, Curtis Creek and York Creek, meet, creating a breathtaking display of cascading water that feels like something out of a storybook. Getting to the falls is part of the charm. A short paved trail winds through a peaceful forest with the sound of rushing water guiding you along the way. As you round the final bend, the sight of the twin waterfalls is nothing short of magical. Curtis Creek tumbles down 153 feet, while York Creek flows gracefully for 50 feet, coming together in a perfect harmony of power and beauty. What makes Anna Ruby Falls so special isn't just the view, it's the experience. The trail is family-friendly and dotted with signs that share fun facts about the local plants, wildlife, and history. It's the kind of place where you can take your time, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and maybe even spot deer along the way. Hidden away in the hustle and bustle of Atlanta, Cascade Springs Nature Preserve is a peaceful retreat that feels like stepping into another world. This 120-acre preserve is a haven of lush greenery, babbling brooks, and rich history, offering a perfect escape for anyone looking to reconnect with nature without leaving the city. The preserve's centerpiece is its namesake spring, where clear, cool water cascades over rocks into a serene pool below. The sound of the flowing water is instantly calming, making it a favorite spot for visitors to pause and take in the beauty of their surroundings. Winding trails lead you through a forest of towering trees, past trickling streams, and even to the remnants of Civil War-era trenches, giving the preserve a unique blend of natural beauty and historical significance. One of the highlights of Cascade Springs is its accessibility. The trails are well maintained and easy to navigate, making it a great spot for families, casual hikers, or anyone who just wants to enjoy a leisurely stroll. Along the way, you'll find plenty of benches and scenic spots to sit, reflect, or simply enjoy the peaceful sounds of nature. Perched on the western edge of Lookout Mountain, Cloudland Canyon State Park is one of Georgia's most stunning natural treasures. With its dramatic cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and sweeping views, this park is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts and anyone looking to experience the raw beauty of the North Georgia mountains. The park's centerpiece is the breathtaking canyon itself. Carved over millions of years by Sit-in Gulch Creek. Standing at the rim, you'll be treated to panoramic views of rugged cliffs and lush forests that stretch as far as the eye can see. But the real adventure begins when you descend into the canyon. The Waterfalls Trail, though steep, rewards hikers with two stunning waterfalls, Cherokee Falls and Hemlock Falls, tumbling into serene pools below. It's a sight that makes every step worth it. For those who prefer a more leisurely experience, the park offers plenty of options. The Overlook Trail provides easy access to jaw-dropping vistas, while the West Rim Loop Trail is a favorite for its mix of scenic overlooks and peaceful forest paths. Whether you're hiking, picnicking, or simply soaking in the views, there's something here for everyone. Cloudland Canyon is also a haven for campers, with options ranging from cozy cabins and yurts to backcountry sites for the more adventurous. And if you're visiting in the fall, you're in for a treat. The vibrant autumn colors transform the park into a kaleidoscope of reds, oranges, and yellows. If you love content that's real, refreshing, and a little bit different, go ahead and subscribe. Step onto Cumberland Island, and you'll feel like you've entered a world untouched by time. As Georgia's largest and southernmost barrier island, this pristine paradise is a blend of wild beauty, rich history, and serene seclusion. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, and every visit feels like an adventure. Cumberland Island is known for its unspoiled beaches that stretch for miles, where the only footprints you'll see might belong to wild horses. Yes, wild horses roam freely here, adding a magical touch to the island's already enchanting landscape. Alongside them, you'll find armadillos, sea turtles, and a variety of bird species, making it a haven for wildlife enthusiasts. But the island isn't just about natural beauty, it's steeped in history too. Explore the ruins of Dungeness, a once grand mansion built by the Carnegie family, and imagine the opulent life that once thrived here. Wander through the island's maritime forests, where ancient live oaks draped in Spanish moss create a canopy that feels almost otherworldly. And don't miss Plum Orchard Mansion, a beautifully preserved example of Gilded Age architecture. Getting to Cumberland Island is part of the adventure. Accessible only by ferry, the island offers a sense of remoteness that's hard to find elsewhere. Once you're there, you can explore by foot or bike, with miles of trails leading you through forests, marshes, and along the shoreline. For those looking to truly disconnect, camping under the stars is an unforgettable experience. Step back in time and explore a piece of American history at Fort Pulaski National Monument, located on Cockspur Island near Savannah, Georgia. This impressive brick fort, built in the 19th century, stands as a testament to military innovation, Civil War history, and the enduring beauty of coastal Georgia. Fort Pulaski was constructed to protect Savannah from naval attacks, and its design was considered state-of-the-art at the time. However, during the Civil War, it became the site of a groundbreaking moment in military history. In 1862, Union forces used rifled cannons to breach the fort's walls, marking the end of traditional masonry fortifications. Today, you can still see the scars from that battle, a powerful reminder of the fort's role in shaping modern warfare. Visitors to Fort Pulaski can explore its well-preserved interior, complete with drawbridges, moats, and towering walls. Guided tours and interpretive exhibits bring the history to life, sharing stories of the soldiers who lived and fought here. Don't miss the chance to climb to the top of the fort for stunning views of the surrounding marshes and waterways. Beyond the fort itself, the monument offers plenty of opportunities to connect with nature. Take a walk along the scenic trails, spot wildlife like herons and alligators, or enjoy a peaceful picnic under the shade of live oaks draped in Spanish moss. The nearby Cockspur Island Lighthouse, standing proudly in the Savannah River, adds even more charm to the experience. Welcome to the Okefenokee Swamp Park, a gateway to one of the most unique and awe-inspiring natural wonders in the United States. Located near Waycross, Georgia, this park offers visitors a chance to explore the Okefenokee Swamp, a vast, mysterious wilderness teeming with wildlife, history, and natural beauty. The Okefenokee Swamp is a sprawling 700-square-mile wetland, often called the Land of the Trembling Earth due to its floating peat islands. At the park, you can experience this enchanting ecosystem up close through guided boat tours, boardwalk trails, and wildlife exhibits. Glide through the dark, mirror-like waters lined with cypress trees draped in Spanish moss, and you'll feel like you've stepped into another world. Wildlife is one of the swamp's biggest draws. Keep your eyes peeled for alligators basking in the sun, sandhill cranes wading through the shallows, and turtles lounging on logs. The swamp is also home to black bears, otters, and over 200 species of birds, making it a paradise for nature lovers and photographers. Beyond its natural beauty, the park offers a glimpse into the cultural and historical significance of the swamp. Learn about the Native American tribes who once called this area home, the early settlers who braved its wild terrain, and the efforts to preserve this unique environment. The park's exhibits and educational programs make it a great destination for families and curious minds of all ages. Perched atop Lookout Mountain in Georgia, Rock City is a magical destination that feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Known for its stunning rock formations, lush gardens, and jaw-dropping views, this iconic attraction has been delighting visitors for generations. One of Rock City's biggest draws is the famous C7 States view. From the top of Lover's Leap, on a clear day, you can gaze out over the rolling landscapes of Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Virginia. It's a breathtaking sight that's worth the trip alone. The Enchanted Trail takes you on a winding journey through towering rock formations, narrow crevices like Fat Man's Squeeze, and whimsical gardens filled with over 400 native plant species. Along the way, you'll discover surprises like the Swing Along Bridge, which offers a thrilling walk with incredible views, and Fairyland Caverns, where glowing dioramas bring classic fairy tales to life. Rock City is also a place for all seasons. In spring, the gardens burst into bloom with vibrant colors. Summer brings cool mountain breezes, while fall transforms the landscape into a kaleidoscope of autumn hues. And during the holidays, the park lights up with its famous Enchanted Garden of Lights, a dazzling display of festive cheer. Step into the past at Wormsloe Historic Site, a breathtaking slice of Georgia's history and natural beauty. Located near Savannah, Wormsloe is famous for its iconic oak-lined avenue, where towering trees draped in Spanish moss create a picture-perfect canopy. Explore the ruins of Noble Jones's colonial estate dating back to the 1700s, and learn about the early settlers who shaped Georgia's history. Wander the scenic trails that wind through marshes and forests, offering glimpses of wildlife and stunning views of the low-country landscape. It's a place where history and nature come together to tell a story you won't forget. Arabia Mountain, located just outside Atlanta, is a hidden gem that offers a unique blend of natural beauty, history, and adventure. This striking granite monadnock is part of the Arabia Mountain National Heritage Area, a landscape shaped by time and teeming with life. The mountain's bare rock surface is dotted with rare plant species like Diamorpha, which blooms in vibrant red pools during spring. Hike to the summit for sweeping views of the surrounding forests and wetlands, or explore the many trails that wind through the area, including boardwalks over serene lakes and paths through historic farmland. Arabia Mountain isn't just about nature, it's also rich in history. You can visit remnants of old quarries, learn about the area's granite industry, and even explore historic sites like the Flat Rock community, one of the oldest African American settlements in Georgia. Bell Mountain, located in Hiawassee, Georgia, is a stunning destination that offers some of the most breathtaking views in the North Georgia mountains. Standing at over 3,400 feet, the mountain's summit provides a panoramic vista of Lake Chattahoochee, the rolling Blue Ridge Mountains, and the surrounding valleys. It's a view that feels like it stretches forever, making it a favorite spot for nature lovers and photographers alike. Reaching the summit is part of the adventure. A steep, winding road leads to a parking area, and from there, a short hike takes you to the observation deck. A 360-degree view that's nothing short of spectacular. On a clear day, you can see for miles, with the sparkling waters of Lake Chattahoochee below and the peaks of the Blue Ridge Mountains on the horizon. The summit is home to large rock formations, many of which are covered in colorful graffiti. While the graffiti may be unexpected, it adds a quirky, artistic vibe to the mountain, making it a one-of-a-kind destination. Brasstown Bald, the highest peak in Georgia, is a must-visit destination for anyone seeking breathtaking views and a connection to the natural beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Rising 4,784 feet above sea level, this iconic mountain offers a panoramic vista that stretches across 4 states, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee, on a clear day. It's a view that feels like standing on top of the world. Located near Blairsville, Brasstown Bald is part of the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forests and is easily accessible for visitors. A steep but rewarding hike leads to the summit, or you can take a convenient shuttle for a more relaxed journey. At the top, you'll find an observation tower and visitor center, where exhibits share the history, geology, and ecology of the region. The tower's 360-degree viewing platform is the highlight, offering unparalleled sights of rolling mountains, lush forests, and valleys below. Brasstown Bald is more than just a scenic overlook. It's a place to immerse yourself in nature. The area is home to diverse plant and animal life, with trails that wind through rhododendron thickets, hardwood forests, and wildflower meadows. Whether you're hiking, picnicking, or simply soaking in the views, the mountain offers a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. For those who love a bit of history and culture, the name Brasstown Bald is rooted in Cherokee legend, adding a layer of mystique to the mountain. Georgia is a land of surprises, where every turn of the trail or bend in the road reveals something extraordinary. It's a place where nature paints with bold strokes. Canyons carved in fiery hues. Waterfalls that tumble with timeless grace. And forests that hum with life. It's where history whispers through moss-draped oaks, ancient ruins, and the echoes of a golden past. This journey isn't just about the places, it's about the moments. The thrill of standing on a mountaintop, feeling like you can touch the sky. The quiet awe of walking through a landscape shaped by time and tide. The joy of discovering art in the unexpected or finding beauty in the forgotten. If you have enjoyed this journey, do not forget to subscribe for more adventures that inspire and excite. Until next time, keep exploring and discovering the beauty that our world has to offer.